Alrighty. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? A little bit behind schedule here. My bad. But hello, hope you're all doing well today. Hope you're ready for some more achievement hunting, where today we will be getting Land of the Rising Sun. Or, what's it called? Not Land of the Rising Sun. That's a different one. That's like starting in Europe, you have to conquer Japan. We're not doing that. We are, achievement. What's it called? Christian Japan. The Frick dude. Stardust Crusaders. Thank you. I'm glad somebody around here can remember what achievement I'm doing, because I sure can't, apparently. We're as Japan have the land of the Christian sun reform under Palestine, or while Palestine and Cairo are Christian under us. So that is a state and one province. So we're actually doing pretty well. We have united Japan. We've got multiple colonies in the New World, and we are on the borders ready to conquer China. And we might not do it. Here's the thing. You can bird for which incident you get, because they're mean time to happen events. So we can just save scum in order to get the Christian event. Now, we can still probably go and conquer parts of China, but I'm going to save scum so that way we get the Christian incident, so that way we can flip, so then I can go kill the Ottomans. Because when we finish quality ideas, we are going to obliterate anybody that we fight, because we're getting an extra 10%, 15% infantry combat ability. On top of the 10% that we get from quality ideas, and the discipline that we get from our ideas, and the discipline that our samurai units get, and the discipline from quality ideas, and any possible policies we might grab, it will be death for anyone that could come close to us. You know, it might actually, if you want to build the best Japanese military that you can, it would be best to not go exploration first and go Inno. And then go Inno quality and get an additional 15% infantry combat ability. And then just destroy anybody that you could possibly reach. Could be interesting. There's a lot of ways you could play Japan. You can go for like a trade Japan. You can go for military Japan. You can go for tall Japan with full isolationist. It's kind of cool. Hello, Faroese, Edelbeck, Ashley Nicole, Jezraya, Nubel, Amy, Matjo. Hello. Hope you're all doing well today. Land of the Rising Sun, S-O-N, correct. Land of the Rising Son of God, correct. They will see the light, they being, well, actually, I don't really care if we convert people or not. I just have to convert 4 provinces. We're saying is you did nothing, and this is going to be an 1800 game. No, this is definitely not going to be an 1800 game. Let's convert to Jad. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. That's interesting. From Japan's rebels too, they're just less rebellious. Yeah, because you become an empire, so you accept all their cultures. So they become a little bit more friendly with you, which is nice. Let's conquer the serpent spine? No. What's my rule? If you don't start in the serpent spine, you don't belong in the serpent spine. It really is that easy. If you don't start there, don't go there. And if you start in there, you don't need to leave. Stay in your lane. You only need to go where you need to go, okay? You better not convert newer Yusugi away from Animist. But they have to see the light of God is the thing. They gotta see it. They gotta see the light. But I probably won't, because I hate converting vassals or subjects, because it's almost never worth it. Maybe personal unions. It's worth it. It's the opinion. But other than that, it ain't worth it. I think since the vote was so close, you should do all 3 Eminar countries. Well, I do want to briefly talk about that. We were having a vote on the Discord about which nation to play on July 5th for the Eminar update, and Vangheim did win, but I will say, shout out to Kanol Katep Enjoyers, because that was one hell of a comeback. Getting up to 41 votes before the end. Pretty impressive. And it was close. Bingheim won with 53 votes. 333rd Empire, 47 votes. Canol Katep with 41 votes. But the Harpies did win. And so we will be playing the Harpies on July 5th. I rigged the vote. I did not rig the vote. If I would have rigged the vote, I would not have chosen the Harpies. Why wasn't Zaka on that list? You got one null tag. If I put 2 null tags, then the null enjoyers would have split the vote and they would have gotten destroyed. Come on, this is basic like election practice. You don't want to split the vote, so I did 1 null tag. You would have voted Zaka if it's on the list? Yeah, well, what'd you vote for anyways, huh? Probably Harpies. Harpy simps everywhere. Can't trust anyone. You voted lizards. So you would have just made Harpies win even more then, is what you're saying. Interesting. You vote Harpies, but only because Zaka wasn't there? Look, we'll play Zaka at some point probably, okay? But the people voted Valkyrie Harpies first. So that's what we're gonna do. I think Harpy Joyers will be on bottom. You are correct. You are correct. Play Zaka on July 4th. On Freedom Day? I don't think so. We'll still be doing achievements. You're going to start as Dean's Crown and conquer the entirety of the Serpent Spine? Illegal. People just want to eat the sun. Is that so wrong? I'm going to go on a limb here, and this might be crazy and perhaps even controversial. Yes. You should not eat the sun. Bad. It's bad for everybody. Really not a fan of that. Even the dwarves would be against such a thing, and they can turn oceans into different substances. Zaka isn't independence? I don't think that's true. I think you're lying. If you really want to bulk, you should eat the sun. No, I think you should eat like chicken, right? And rice. Not the sun. Empty calories and all that. July 4th, you gotta do the Hawaiian to USA achievement. Oh, I would, but I already have it. But thankfully, I don't have to do that terrible achievement again. Some achievements are fun. Some achievements are interesting. And some achievements are Surfing USA. I mean, that's just a fact. Some of them are just not good. And Surfing USA is one of them. I'm sorry, I did not have fun doing that. Not one bit. I saw that there's a new Minecraft update out. You can ride gas now? Why? What the fuck? Why are we doing that? Why? Who was asking for this? I'm sure the kids are loving riding on gas, having a grand old time. I don't know if that's quite what I would have gone for though. You know? They added gas lore. Oh. What's the gas lore? Are they like the souls of dead children or something? Is this like Pokemon now? Where if you read the actual lore, you're like, oh my god, this is terrible. This is horrendous. I gotta admit, Battle of Luton, EU5 song, I liked it at first. I do not like it anymore. I don't know why. Not vibing. What on earth are things you're eating? Okay, well, first of all, why do you make it sound so judgmental? Second of all, it's a chicken pot pie. So jot that down. I don't know why you came at me like that. Kind of rude. It just feels like you're attacking me right now for simply eating. Can a man not eat? Fellas, is it illegal to eat now? Am I missing something? Every day I'm like, oh man, I shouldn't eat on stream. And then people are like, no, it's fine, it's fine. And then I do eat on stream. People are like, oh, what are you eating, huh? What's that trash you're eating? And it's like, well, you're not wrong. But, well, I can't eat a little food? Can't do a little munching before we start gaming? Is that illegal? I don't think so. I don't think so. If I don't eat, then I will only stream for like 2 hours. Oh, I gotta have energy. I use a lot of brain power streaming. I don't know what it goes towards, but it is used. Not towards playing well, but you know. Drink cough syrup. Oh, it's not cough syrup. It's not cough syrup. It's kombucha. It looks very pre-made American. Oh, you are correct. It is I got it out of the freezer because I mismanaged my time again. Which, yeah, it's fair to judge it. But it is actually kind of good. It does kind of slap, I won't lie. Mm-hmm. Gas tears are the ingredient for regeneration potions. Mm-hmm. Gas cry on their babies to keep them alive unless they die before the baby grows up, which is why there's bones and such in the nether. No way. No way gas have bones. I reject that lore. I reject it. Nope. Sorry, Mojang. Not real. You see a ghast? That motherfucker does not have bones. That is just a ghost or something. Ain't no way. Ain't no. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying Mojang's wrong. Cry on their babies. Wait, are there baby ghast now? Can you breed ghast now? Can you make gas farms now? Regeneration potions easy to get. PvP will never be the same. What a crazy time to be alive. You know, I remember back in my day. Back in my day, it was interesting when they added in jungle temples. I thought that was cool. And then they never changed them again. They never, ever changed jungle temples ever again. You can find gas links next to the bones in the nether. Oh, damn. And then I'm assuming you abduct them, and those are the ones that you can train to ride? That would be my guess. Back in my day, you couldn't stack food. That's right. One pork chop for each plot. There was no nether. Real. I played Pocket Edition first, and when I played Pocket Edition, the nether block that you would make would just spawn in a bunch of netherrack around you. It wouldn't take you to the nether, actually. Wild. You abduct them and place them in water to grow? Oh, so it's just like a plant. Are gas plants? Interesting. Gas are plants. I suppose it's not impossible, but it is kind of weird. Think about. You gotta feed them snowballs. What a weird thing to have to do, but okay. Remember when they added the nether to the beta? It was a month after you started playing? Old head. Old Minecraft. Respect. No, it was just better back in the day, which is not true. It was not better. But, it did feel better, but I think it's just because I was a kid. back when I didn't know every crafting recipe by hand. To be fair, I don't know all of them now. Some of the newer stuff I have to make, but when they added sprinting, that was groundbreaking. I think by the time that I played, by the time that I played Java version, PC version, they had already had sprinting in. I came in 1.2.5 beta. So, and that was when it had its like first super big increase. That was when I came in. And that was right before 1.3. Which is when they added in jungle and desert temples, and I thought that was cool. That was the fucking thing, man. You go there, you get loot, it's great. You never find a jungle temple because they're a pain in the ass to find, but desert temples you can find easily. ADMU, I know. Well, I played some Pocket Edition, and then eventually I got it on my parents' laptop. Still never played Minecraft, really. That's kind of impressive. I feel like just if you're in the gaming sphere, you would have played Minecraft at least once, but guess not. Guess not. Okay. I believe it's gaming time. I believe it is time for the gaming. I believe it's time to lock in and play the game. Wrong category. Huge. There we go. All right. That over there. And let's get to it. And we do have the ability to get the new incident. So we could spawn in and it just immediately give us the incident, which would be kind of funny, but it would make me sad that I ended stream when I did yesterday because it's going to be a super short VOD. I guess I could just like edit it on. That would be fine. But we'll see. Boy, slacking. I am ready to do achievements. Okay, I think EU4. I breathe EU4. I dream EU4. I want achievements. Okay, we are locked in. Where's the Wallachia run? It is there. It is uploaded. Everything for it needs to be released. But I need to release the second Spain VOD first. It is all out of order. I have messed up the order on the VODs, but the Wallachia one is uploaded. It will come out tonight. I just need to do some of the description stuff for the second part of the Spain VOD, and then I'll release the Spain VOD, and then I will immediately release, well, not immediately, I'll probably wait like half an hour, and then I'll release the Wallachia VOD. So it will be up, don't worry. We have not lost any VODs yet. And I'm almost caught up. It's hard to catch up because it takes like 2.5 hours to process the like 8-hour streams. So catching up takes a while, but I'm getting there. I am getting there. I need the Wallachia VOD, Spain Part 2. We need this run. I think I'm missing 2 other ones too. The Karabakh run needs to get put up. If you're so locked in for achievements, 3 mountains or man after this one. Okay, do you want me to not be locked in? Do you want to unlock in? You want to lock out? No, I think the next one we're going to do is for Odin. I do want to get that one. And we'll probably start that today. All right. The Japans. The Japan. Okay, we're good? Yep, perfect. Yap Skippers, welcome in to day 2 of the Japan run. We were talking a little bit about what we're going to do in the next couple of years here. And the reality is we might almost be done with this run. I'm not sure. You'll be able to tell by the length of the VOD because we are going to finish the run today. We have the strength, pretty much. We need to finish quality ideas to beat the Ottomans. What I need to do is finish this colony here. And then we need to charter a trade company or no CB into Arabia or Ethiopia or something up here. So that way I can get a border with the Ottomans. Then I need to stake up, take Cairo, and take the Palestine state. And I need to convert to Christianity. Now, we have the ability to get an incident right now. And you can save scum to get the correct incident. So we'll probably just do that because I don't think we need to be here until 1800. If we're just looking for a specific incident, there are 3 possible that we could get. Hopefully we're lucky enough to where we just get it straight off the bat, and then we don't have to worry about it. Also of note, we have a couple of colonies in the New World. We have New Usugi in Alaska. We have Newer Usugi in California. We have Newer Usugi in Mexico. And we have newest Usugi in Peru, and we have newest Usugi in Colombia, and we're going to have a La Plata, and I don't know what we're going to name that yet. No say something allowed? Why? But like why? So we can just sit here? For what? Like, we're already strong. Like, no one's ever going to beat us. I feel like we should just go for the achievement and then go to the next achievement, you know? Right, so let's get loaded in here. We are standing on the border with China right now, and I am going to go to war with them. Just so we can keep increasing our economy. We look, we can field 105,000 units. The Ottomans can field 93,000. They're tech 11. We are tech 10. Ooh, yeah. We're going to have to finish quality, catch up on tech. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna grab this land force limit guy. Yeah, we're gonna have to finish quality, catch up on tech. We need tech 12, and then we go to war with the Ottomans. So, for now, we will go to war with Ming here. We have a special CB, which is the conquest of China. 75% aggressive expansion, 75% cost for all provinces. What I want to do is take this state off of Ming and maybe their center of trade. And that's it, because then we can use the take mandate CB on Wu. We can take some stuff. We have a mission right here where if I own Canton, Nanjing, and Beijing, which is called Okuhei, I probably mispronounced that, we can destroy the mandate. And for 20 years, it'll also give us minus 20% core creation cost, minus 10% province war score cost, which I want to use that against the Ottomans, so that way we can for sure take everything we want in the peace deal. Yeah. I do have to own Nanjing, which is unfortunate. I should have taken these earlier, but I didn't. And oh well. Oh well. How much debt are the Ottomans sitting on? The Ottomans have themselves 1,365 development. So they have more development than we have. And they have 40 more income. But I still think we can kick their ass. I still think we would win. Okay, so I have 2 siege stacks here. I'm going to send you here. I don't need that many troops on it, though. You are just infantry. Ming has 0 troops. I am going to try and get this war done as quickly as possible. Here, 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 here. You're gonna walk in. We do have to get to their capital for the war goal, I believe. Yeah. You into a couple of stacks. I mean, Ming is rebuilding their troops. They just got out of being fully occupied. Oh, also Mongolia is our vassal. They're hanging out, having a good time. I can keep exploring. Let's do so. I have a colonist available. 2, 3, 4. Let's grab number 5 in La Plata. That'll work. We are coring up stuff in Korea as well. Chang, monastic order seized power. Here. All of you can be brought back up towards us. Tang is here as well. That'll work. And just to double, triple check, we can get the Christian incident, right? Yep, we sure can. Meantime to happen event. Go in. You can go unsiege this. We should probably build a bunch of regimental camps everywhere. Gov cap's also pretty important. We need to get rid of the dev cost edict there. Where am I about to get rebels? Zhao separatists, Yan separatists. Right, let's send these samurai back up north to deal with them. Unsieged. Ming's at 80%. Still take 485 ducats from him. You know, we might actually just want to take 2 provinces. If we're going to get... I'm trying to think about the best way to do this. If we want to go really crazy... we could snake through Ming and get a border with Shu and Miao. And then go to war with Yue, co-belligerize Shu. Co-belligerize Ming. And co-belligerize Tungding. And we can just start annexing people. We can also vassalize them. So this guy has 2 centers of trade here that I could add to trade companies, which would be really, really good. If I did that... and we can do this. That's 361 admin, by the way. Not in a state. Because we don't have admin ideas, right? Yeah. So it's very expensive for us to do that. Well, I want to vassalize Shu, then I don't need a border. Is the thing. So, maybe we just stick to the plan. We just grab this state. I could do this. That's also 314. But it gives us pretty much total control over the Beijing node. Mongolia has a little bit of the Beijing node, which is honestly fine. But if I grab this center of trade and I add that in, that's going to give us more goods produced in the node. And then we get our border with Wu. Maybe I should also take this. See, that's just, it's a lot of admin. A lot of admin. And we could sit on the war until we finish quality ideas. That'll give us minus 15% aggressive expansion impact. I don't know if we necessarily need to do that. Feels a bit unnecessary. Ooh, free stab though. 10% land force them is kind of nice. We only have about half manpower because we built a bunch of samurai. That definitely lowers our capabilities there. For what we have access to. We do have 14 heavies. I believe we're building more. Yep, we're building up to 20 heavies. These are transports, I believe. Yeah. Then we need to state this state up in Korea. Yeah, I guess we don't have as much admin as I thought we do. Thought we had a lot more. But we do not. It's a big Chagatai. I thought that was Austria. I thought the Chagatai had allied Austria, and I was like, what? How? In what world would Austria want to ally Chagatai? But no, we're good. Yeah, I think this is fine. We take money, we take war reps. Peace out. I am gonna concentrate development out of there, even though one province we already own. We can start coring that up. Then we have the next guy, which is Wu. Now, Wu is allied to Dali. I could co-belligerize Dali. They're allied to Mong Kong, and they're a tributary state of Dai Viet. No thanks. I'd rather not fight Dai Viet in this war. I need to take Nanjing and get a border with Ning. So, off we go. Take the Mandate of Heaven. We won't actually take it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, you've got 35,000 troops. A not insignificant amount. Ming gets the Peasants' War. L. Bring our boats down and blockade. Make sure their navy can't escape and start causing problems. Nanjing falls in 57 days. Denichi. Oh, yes, dude. We did it. Fuck yeah. We don't have to save scum. Denichi. With the arrival of Europeans, we have come into contact with a new culture and a new religion. In some ways, it seems similar to ours, but in others, it is completely alien to us. A group of men has arrived in Kyoto trying to preach the gospel of a Christian God. Their message appears to be very odd, however, likely due to incompetent or ill-willed translators. In their eagerness to secure the patronage of Tomomune I, the missionaries have appeared bearing no gifts and spouting nonsense. This is a grave disrespect to our shogun, yet some would caution that these blunders mean that they are in desperate need of our help. And we're going to go full open. Let us hear what their god has to teach us. We gain 10% trade efficiency. Nice. Okay. Those troops, I was going to say. It was looking like they were wanting to contest me, but I don't know if they can. We just have so much combat ability. Have so much. Okay, we've grabbed this. I believe I grabbed this province so that way I can make a claim on Samoa. Let's do that. I have claims on Kichi because I was going to feed Mexico more land. Sorry. Or Yusugi more land, but I don't really think we need to. We could baptize our ruler. I'm very nervous because I don't want to break the incident. Like last time. I don't want to risk messing it up. And then having to restart. I just ain't gonna touch nothing. I'm gonna touch nothing. 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 More GovCap, please, where we can. I have an extra merchant as well, and a colonist. Let's start pulling from Canton, and my colonist can go... Could go to Africa. I did say that I wanted to grab the Cape, didn't I? Mostly for the funnies, to prevent the Europeans from grabbing it. Really, it'd be best to fill out my colonies over here and make sure they're getting stronger, but I think it's funny. So I'm going to do it. That's that completed. Now, if I look at my colonial range, all this stuff is in colonial range. So if I save up a bunch of money, we can try and charter some stuff. They own no coastal provinces on a different continent within our colonial range. Okay, so we have to go to a doll. What? What do you mean? Maybe it's just because I'm at war and it's showing me all the reasons why it couldn't happen? Let's explore the Mediterranean. The Philippines, maybe? Oh, yeah, we could do that. Real. Okay, woo. I'd like max money. And war reps. Need Nanjing. Why am I allowed to take Nanjing? Take Mandate CV. Like, we could go crazy and, you know, take all of the centers of trade and whatnot, and I wouldn't hate that, but we do have to go to war with them again at some point, so I think just grabbing these and walking away is great. We probably want to wait for these cores to be done, though. Oh, and that's a war in the New World that we can do. We're defending against somebody. Let's go after them. Okay, more occupations in China. Bomb moving through. Any other rebels? Yan rebels. We do have some Korean rebels that want to rise up sometime soon. Yeah, fight their navy again. Sink most of it. Now let's blockade. There. This will help with the siege. And there is gold in Awami. Very nice. That's a second gold mine. I thought it was in Izumo, so I placed it in the wrong spot. And by placed it, I mean I did development in the wrong spot. Earlier. Now, right. I would do have a mission complete. Mandate to rule them all. Oh. One of the following must be true. War score against Wu at least 85, or I own all 3 of those provinces. Well, damn. I guess we won't use it against the Ottomans. Fate of the Mandate. Our country has always lived under the shadow of China. The big dragon has always considered itself to be the center of the world and rightful ruler of all its territory by the mandate of heaven itself. In the past, we've been forced to accept these preposterous claims, but the tiger has awakened, and it will obey the dragon no more. If there's a country that can claim to be instructed by heaven itself to rule these lands, it can be no other than our divine nation. We could take the throne of China for ourselves as it is, with all its associated bureaucracy, or let it die under the weight of a clearly superior and truly divinely authorized rule. Nope. We do not want to become the Emperor of China, but you would get 0.1 mandate growth modifier and +2 max promoted cultures. Pretty good. But these petty declarations are beneath us. We will grab core creation cost and province war score cost reductions. Which, I mean, that would probably allow me to take a lot of land. Yeah. Don't want to, though. I want to be locked in. What we need. There is quality ideas completed. That gives us minus 15% aggressive expansion impact and 15% infantry combat ability. In addition, 5% discipline. We can also gain 10% manpower recovery speed or +1 lane leader fire. Let's go for the manpower recovery speed for now. Clean borders. We could go clean borders. The fact that I have the incident makes me just want to kind of be done and just prepare for the Ottomans. You know what I mean? Just make a bunch of money, drill up our troops, and prepare for the big push. Of course, people are going to get mad about this peace deal. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. Or I could do something like this. This is probably better overall for us. Just because it gives us the 2 centers of trade. I mean, we could go kind of crazy with it if we wanted to. like makes us overextended, which I don't really want. I think we'll just do this, and that'll be our peace deal when we're done coring everything. Okay, more New World fights. New World sieges. We're gonna need to bring these 25,000 troops back. That way we can send them over to the Ottomans, because we're gonna want to have our full force over there. Full force ready to go. Treasure fleets are bringing us money. We do love to see it. Tariffs on cloth. No thank you. We do have Yan separatists, and I do not have a stack up there to deal with them like I wanted to. Go ahead and do that. You keep exploring. Explore the Mediterranean coast. I'd like to see everything about the Ottomans that I can. That is Persia being occupied by the Ottomans. Not great. Not great. Gonna add all this in. Much. Going to concentrate development. And you do a trade company, and you to a trade company. Core all that up. You're going to sit here and deal with rebels. And I need to do a bunch of Diplo dev. And that gives us another merchant as well. You. And I have a colonist. Why are we not Jesus yet? Because we're waiting for the incident. We have it. We have the incident. We just need to wait for the events. Let's pull from Canton. Thought I already did that. We must have lost a merchant somewhere. Well, spice and herbs. Every province owned by Japan or its non-territory subjects that produces spices gets 50% local goods produced. Or tea gets 15% local goods produced. I don't think I own many spices. Do I own any spices? I guess my colonies own a cup, like one spice. No, I'll take the tea, thank you. What does baptized decision ruler do? It baptizes our ruler, and they become Catholic. And Japan gets Christian ruler until the death of this ruler. I just don't know if it's gonna ruin our thing. Our incident if I click it. Missions in Kyoto. A group of the Krishitan have arrived in the court of Kyoto today, asking that they be allowed to create a small community of faithful in our great city. They would then seek to the poor and teach those who would listen about their God. The missionaries also offer to tutor our own Yoshiharu in the ways of God, as well as the disciplines of the Christian science. The Buddhist clergy, as well as some of our Kokujin, are cautioning us as they feel this is an affront to our ancient traditions, while the traders in our realm hope to secure valuable trade deals with the Westerners if we let them stay. Yoshiharu will be happy to learn of their god. I believe that's our heir. Yeah. 532. There's a 33% chance. Oh, one of their stats will be increased. Kyoto gets local Christian mission till 1546, minus 15% local dev cost. Cool. Now 533. Oh. Ming continues to die. Wall tags continue to emerge. We'll grab all these. All this to me, please. You're gonna get it all. Don't worry. Just want to make sure that it's actually handed over to me. Why did I not get black flagged? I'm cheating? Mods, I'm cheating? Bushido. The time of the samurai and the military is over. Or I can spend 1,900 ducats to gain 150 mil points. It allows me to take that tech. No pirate's life for you? Oh, no, certainly not. We don't do pirating things. Pirates are bad. We are cool. Is there anybody... I'm gonna ask if there's anybody in Europe that wants to ally me. The answer is no, there's not. We gotta beat the Ottomans on our own, which is fine. Let's build 80 transports. Build me 30 heavies. Deal with these rebels. You're gonna deal with these rebels. You are gonna deal with these rebels. Right, I'm going to state up this part of Korea. That'll work. And then once we're at peace here, we'll look at doing some charter companies. Oh, there is a Portuguese Mexico now. Yep. I don't think the Europeans are going to mess with me, though. I think we're fine. Famous last words, but I think we're okay. There's Japanese La Plata, which of course has to be, we'll go Neo Yusugi. So that is a La Plata now, and I have 2 of 3 colonists. Yes, Australia. You son of a bitch. Immediately migrated into where I sent my colonists. I can get Inno for the Diplo. Sure, because that puts us up to 100 innovativeness. Mission tree? Mission tree... Train the samurai. Army tradition of at least 70. Has completed a military idea group, has reached level 5 in government reform, have at least 20 samurai. If we choose to reform the land army in the Book of 5 Rings, which we did, we get reform the samurai tier 5. Samurai regiments gain 10% fire damage. This gives 5% samurai force limit, 50% army drill gain, 0.5 yearly army tradition. At the end of the game, we get marine samurai, if you had chosen the other one, where your marines would get 10% land fire damage and minus 5% fire damage received. Now, that's the proliferation of firearms incident, so that's not going to happen. Hey, Europa, how you doing? I am doing pretty good, because we are on track to getting this achievement. That is good. Ivk has insulted me. Yeah, well, I didn't go Marine Samurais. Sorry. I just recognized that Marines are bad. Siege ability. We'll go Merc Discipline. We gotta get this siege eventually. I think. There we go. All this needs to be owned by me. Stop trying to grab things for yourself. Give them over to me. Then you'll get it in the peace deal if it belongs to you. I did not. Uh-oh. These two belong to Neo Yusugi. Uh-oh. Well, they'll be fine. Oops. Maybe I should have given it over to him. Alright, we'll see some land here, and we have another merchant available. To pull from the other parts of China. I can start to pull from the Philippines as well. Is there anywhere over here I'd like to pull from? Lima we could do. Mexico we are already pulling. Rio Grande I could pull from as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's pull from the Rio Grande. Rio Grande, however you want to say it. The new Usegi's colonizing. Yes. Yes. And no. I don't know why this guy's not colonizing. I do have subsidies for him. Do you have loans? You do have debt. Ooh, wow. Okay, fine. I'll pay off newer. Oh, that was the wrong one. That was Mexico's debt. Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't have paid that off. Oh well. If we're Debbie Fish, take the Faroe Islands. Sorry, you missed the Let It Go run where we talked about the Faroe Islands. You're out of luck, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm gonna try and send this colonist here again, and I'm gonna hope nobody moves in there. It's time to plan out some charter companies. Okay, let's improve relations with the doll. If we can ally a doll, that would be great. That's a lot of area that I can go and land in. You go for the South Atlantic Sea, please. Achievement hunting in CK3 next? No. No, I don't like achievement hunting in CK3. It just makes it very frustrating for me to play CK3. Trade privileges. Yeah, we move towards open. Seko Koshu gains the 15% dev cost reduction. Adal, don't let him in. Why not? He's just like the Europeans. That's not true. Actively untrue. If he just gives me a little trade port here. Okay. Just a little trade port. Then I'm going to ally him, and I don't need to annex him. If anything, I will save him from the Ottomans. He should be thanking me that I want to buy one of his provinces. Honestly, some people just don't appreciate a little bit of friendliness around here. Ottomans are there. They're attacking Austria. I did Tunis. Okay. Main gets internal conflict. You need to keep exploring. He doesn't know who I am, so he's not going to want to marry me. But I can now charter this for that little bit of cash. Now, he does in fact know who I am. I will ally him. Because that way when I go and I land troops over here, I have like a lot of places to place them so they're not taking a stupid amount of attrition. Yemen is allied to the Ottomans. Ethiopia is not. Beja is not. I don't think I need to worry about that because I can take Sinna, Gaza, Jaffa, Jerusalem. Oh yeah, this is one war, I think. 27, 3, 4, 3, 5. This is probably an additional like 5 or 7. So we don't actually need any other land here. So I could take Tag 12. We could do this now. Still 10 more samurai. Let's bring these troops in the New World back over. You Christian yet? No, but that doesn't mean I can't go fight the Ottomans. In fact, it's probably better to fight them when I am Shinto. They get 10% morale of armies. Ask for maps or steal them. Real. Real. I need a troop over here, though. Let's build one little guy. Scouts. We'll call them scouts. Just scouting it all out. Seeing what's up. He's fast overall, yeah. Ooh, look at that huge Mong Mao. Yo. Kind of impressive. Okay, Adal, can I please... Well, first of all, Spy Network, Ottomans, go. Second of all, Adal. I could transfer Adal's trade power to me? That's wild. Only 11%. Not that crazy. Right, request maps of... Of what? Arabia, probably. Just to make sure that I could walk through all these spots. I'm in Medina. There is still these level... There is that level 2 mountain fort there. Which kind of sucks. So if I declare war on you... It does call in the Mamluks. Tunis would not currently join, but I'm not declaring this war when I have no troops over there. That's a stupid idea. A very, very stupid idea. We gotta start moving guys over. I'm gonna save up all this money. Colony in Aora is done. Grab this center of trade. Take both these techs. We will upgrade our units to banner infantrymen. And we've brought those guys back over. We can move 80,000 at a time. Let's bring these 3 stacks. Actually, move you over here. Another colony completed. Let's just get Australia filled out. Letter of recommendation. The Christian missions in our land have behaved well since they came to settle here. They respect the laws, and an increasing number of men and women have begun to see the light of their God. Their leader has gained a reputation as an excellent mediator and would likely make a fine minister. He's agreed to this on the condition that we write a letter of recommendation to the otherworldly leaders of Japan. Of course, our more traditionalist vassals would see his appointment as an offense both to tradition and to themselves. Their self-proclaimed leader would also likely want to take up office, though his talents lie in other areas. Write the letter. Persia would be a good bait for the Ottomans. Yeah, but they have a truce with the Ottomans until 1552. I think we can just take the Ottomans. I think we can just beat them. Think we can just beat him. We're making stupid money. Alright, let's get these stacks brought together. We'll bring you over as well. I want to make sure that we're taking the samurai over first. Wilna is completed. I can try and grab you. I thought that it got recalled. Ugh. Why? Why do they move there and then move back immediately? Stop! Stop! It's annoying. Oh, there's Castile. Wondering what the heck Japan is doing, owning the Cape. Christian community attacked. The warehouses of the Christian merchants in Kiev caught fire more than once this month, and while the local samurai claim that this has been a series of unfortunate accidents, it seems clear not everyone is as favorably inclined as we are to the arrival of the Gaijin on our shores. Next investigation. There goes Oman. Right. Let's move. Well, would you look at that? What a perfect amount. We're going to grab the Explorer with the 100 tradition. We're going to bring our heavies over. I don't know, just in case. You never know. These 80,000 troops being brought over to Adal. Now, Adal, I need military access, please. Pretty important that I get it. You need a workshop built. We can do that. Let's build a bunch of workshops, actually. All of Japan should have workshops. No reason that they shouldn't. We'll have to use the morale of armies. Well, no, this wouldn't flip us. The decision only converts our ruler and our heir to becoming Christian. It doesn't flip our nation to become Christian. Hold on. I gotta look it up. If I mess this up, I'm gonna be very sad. EU4 becoming Christian. Do I need to... Incident, if you go all open about it during the incident events, you should get a few Catholic provinces and convert to Catholic, the state religion, at the end of the incident. Okay. So we don't have to... Being baptizing speeds up the conversion. I'll click the button. We'll click the button. Yikes. There is no supply limit here. That is for sure. Where did my transports go? Shit. God damn it. God damn. Yeah, okay. I guess there goes my heavies and my transports to go explore or something. Whatever. Whatever. Real bozo behavior. It'll be fine. Got the missionary one. Cottage industry. I will take the loyalty. I can rival the Ottomans. I will. France. Russia's form, by the way. France fucking hates me. Yeah, of course. Of course. There's no European that's going to ally me because I own gold provinces in the New World. So it's literally impossible. Good luck. Good luck ever allying a European if you own one single gold province in the New World, which I think is ridiculous, by the way, but whatever. Way of Chonindo. The changes in society after the turbulent times of Sengoku Jidai are quite obvious. The previous constant struggles across all Japan have finally subsided, and now we enjoy a somewhat stable internal peace, which allows a more relaxed life for the common people. Ooh, one stab, we gain 5 Inno. Oh, we're already at max Inno, but thank you. Also upgrade Machu Picchu, which is really good. Yeah, you can go explore. We've been approached by a great number of our most valued Kokujin as well as dignitaries of the temple communities in our lands. They all demand that we look into the subversive qualities of Christianity. They feel this alien religion is destroying our traditions and insulting our ancestors, and they demand that we put the faith on trial, allowing trusted men on our quality to look into it. I mean, I'll save. Nature of God. The Inquisition into the nature of Christianity has taken a most shocking turn, as the judges themselves have returned demanding to be baptized. One is a learned and respected Neo-Confucian scholar, another a respected astronomer, and the last one of our most honorable samurai retainers. As these men were selected as pillars of society, this is an unexpected development to us all. We'll have to allow it then. It becomes more open. And you're not Christian? Yeah, that's true. But even if you are Christian, they'll still hate you. They will still hate you. A lot. Not as much, but a lot. Can I please get my ships back? I'm sorry. We got a 4,662 general. I would really like to go to war. If only there was some bozo that ruined it by making our other boats go explore. Okay, now that you're done, let's bring you back over here to grab these dudes. I can build a bunch more troops as well. I'm gonna build 20 more infantry, I think. Or, sorry, 20 more cannons and then 10 more infantry. He has so many monarch points as Japan. Really can just play super tall Japan. Go like Inno trade infrastructure or something. And then just develop Japan into the moon. All my troops over here. Do I need religious once you flip? Need? Maybe. I think we'll be okay though. Unpopular mathematician, we'll take that. A Christian realm. We have taken the followers of the Christian God under our wing and have allowed them the protection of our state. Wherever they go in our realm, everyone knows that these Christians have the right to live, work, and proselytize. Christian merchants are a common sight in our cities, and at court it has become an increasingly common religion among our ministers and retainers. So we get Christian realm until 1596, but it doesn't flip us Catholic. Have we done something wrong? We complete the incident via the significant Christian presence outcome. No, if we get a Christian realm, we gain access to the Spread the Christian Faith mission as well. Country name changes to Christian Japan. For 30 years, we get minus 25% Curia power costs. That Shinto Warriors is really good, though. +1 missionaries, 15% morale of armies. Damn. Okay. We click OK. And then the Christian question. I'm guessing I want to click that before I click the mission. The time has come for us to change. Catholic becomes the new state religion of Japan. The origin in Kyoto changes to Catholic. We get Christian Japan until 1556 plus 3% missionary strength. This is going to tank our income, our religious unity, literally everything. Oof. Yikes. Interweaving shrine and state is no longer a valid choice. Instead, we're going to go probably curtail clerical privileges for the religious unity. And we can still get Stardust Crusaders. Good stuff. Wait, why can't I complete this? Oh, shit. To answer your question, yes. We do, in fact, need religious ideas. I could dump admin ideas. Here's the thing. We're going to max out on admin if I do that. No, we won't. Yes, we will. I'm going to dump expansion. I'm going to grab religious. That means we do have to wait to fight the Ottomans until we finish religious ideas. But it's fine. We're going to go... No. I always click that button. We're going to enforce religious unity. We're going to tell them to pop off. We are now Catholic. We can now see the Catholic world. They're still never going to like me, though. The Ise Grand Temple gets minus 5% local missionary strength till the end of the game. Embrace the Counter-Reformation. More expensive idea cost and tech cost, but it gives me +2 missionaries. Yes. I'm also going to grab the Act of Uniformity, the Blasphemy Act, the Amygdala Act, the other act, and that act. And that gives us 13%. Can I become Defender of the Faith? I need more prestige than the Defender. Ah, right. I converted. We start with any curia? No. We have 0. Have 0. Now we want to rush through religious ideas. We want to recomplete our national ideas. And then we can fight the Ottoman. Man, that would have been a great time to attack them too. Where did I just get Shinto rebels? And somewhere else. Oh, I can also grab... Take away development of temples, and we can give enforced unity of faith for even more missionary strength. Pretty good. New reform. I am losing money now. Yeah. That makes sense. General estates. States general. Oh, general estates. We did get the instant. Yep, and we are Catholic. But we need 90% religious unity in order to get this dynamic mission, I believe. So, yeah. Adal is calling me into wars. Let's just make one thing clear, Adal. You're never doing that again. Ever. You are never going to call me into another war ever again. Also, I should build a fort in this province. Take that idea. I want to probably just develop in Catholic provinces now. Make sure heathens in high places. I don't care if other Christian countries hate me. They already hate me. So, fuck them. I don't care what they think. Some unrest there. We do have to be careful about big rebel stacks. I do have some troops still left near Japan though, so we should be fine. Another colony done. I think I'm just going to stop sending out colonists at this point. We're going to Bible's translated. I think it was translated a while ago. I hate to be that guy, but I think it's been translated. We could we could flip Protestant. It'd be kind of funny. Would be kind of funny if we did that. No one said it had to be Catholic. So I don't want to risk breaking anything. It says it has to be Christian. That's it. Also, our name did change, didn't it? To Christian Japan? No, we have to do the mission first. How do we live Jesus if it's not in Japanese? Don't worry about such things, okay? Just speak Latin, damn it. Speak Latin like your forefathers. It'll be fine. Don't be so dramatic. There's the printing press. Can't believe we didn't spawn print. Rival the Ottomans, and immediately, all of a sudden, they do a lot better. Kind of weird how that works, isn't it? Kind of weird how the Ottomans do really poorly until the player rivals them. And then, oh, no. Ottomans they're locking in. They're popping off. Interesting. I don't think it's going to matter. I think our quality is going to be so good that we're just going to obliterate them. I don't need to take tech early. Just got to develop Catholic provinces. Only Catholics. Shinto zealots. My subjects. My level 5. Admin ruler died, so let's get a new one. Level 3. There's a colony, and there is Japanese Australia, which of course is going to be New South Yusugi, as everybody knows. Shinto zealots over there. Okay. New commandant. That's nice. Great Britain flips Anglican. Oh, he probably wants all this land, huh? Here you go, Adol. You can have it. I don't want it. Actually, that's not true. I do want it. I kind of want this. I might be able to buy it off of him, though. Not too bad. Let's enforce religious unity. Enforce religious unity. God, flipping this late in the game always sucks. Always sucks. You just have so many provinces that you have to convert. Take that. Let's upgrade all of our boats. Someone's gonna attack New South Yusugi in a war. That's all they do. They just attack my colonies immediately. I don't think I can enforce peace while at war either. Can I? I can. You will simply not do that war. Thank you very much. I can... They're doing the thing. They're doing the thing where they're just competing for who wants to buy the Defender of the Faith. I couldn't switch it over in time. Yeah, there's no world in which he's going to accept that. $900 ducats for that? Absolutely. Build a fort there. Link that church. Build a rampart. I'm losing so much money. Turns out destroying your religious unity is a bad idea. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Just take the mill tech. We'll get large cast iron cannons. We have Catholic zealots fighting Shinto zealots down here, down under. I can grab that defender of the faith, which gives me an extra missionary. We can grab that, and now religious ideas will be done, and then we're going to declare a Deus Volt war against this guy. So that way it's war score based on battles. So that way I don't have to siege down literally all of the Ottomans. Storms, okay. We are going to have some Ming separatists and some Wound separatists. I think I can get rid of them though. Question is, do I want to get rid of them? Probably not. I just want to fight them so that way they stay away. I don't have to deal with it later. Move down here, with boats down here. With both you guys here. We're gonna pray to God the Ottomans don't walk all the way over to my land. They probably will. Mongolia needs to be scootaged. It doesn't matter. I have 10 million subjects. They're all gonna cause problems anyways. Ottomans is about to attack Dongola. I mean, that means all their troops will be over here, which I suppose is something. I don't think it's good, but it is something. Ethiopia will give me military access. Bring our other troops over. Make sure we're not taking attrition, just standing here. Go here and here. Our ruler dies, a 533 takes over. They do have 10% ship durability, which I suppose is fine. We're still taking attrition. Inawa has been converted. My religious unity looking like 49%. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. You know, I have GovCap available, right? Nope, not really. I could just add everything here into a trade company. That would boost our religious unity quite a bit. Keep going, though. Raking in the ducats again? Yep, we're starting to make money again. Here are the Ottomans. They're Tech 12. We're Tech 13. Not worried about all that for now. We just gotta get this idea. And then we'll get our 15% infantry combat ability back. Let's hire this discipline guy. Probably over our force limit now. By 10, yeah. Bohemia is elected emperor. Interesting. We can afford to be over our force limit. It doesn't really matter. Rightful ownership. Mongolia gains liberty desire. What do you want? Oh, Mongolia did in fact get claims on all China. No. Fuck off. Go. There is Deus Volt. There is our 15% infantry combat ability. There is Holy War. I wait for the Ottomans to annex these guys. Before I declare. We can get 2.5% missionary strength, and I can gain 10% siege ability minus 5% morale damage. Grab that missionary strength. We now have 16.5% missionary strength. An additional 1% from the edict as well. We can go through and get rid of some of these edicts that are too expensive. All right, well, here goes nothing. Ottomans should annex these guys momentarily. August. Why you no done Achievo yet? Because I can't. He has 200,000 troops. I just want you to be aware that when we got here to Adal, they had 80,000 troops. Just keep that in mind. All right. Holy War. Tunis won't join. Fucking get to it. This song's actually fine. Remember that Yemen mountain fort could be interesting, but we're just going to move forward. We definitely have naval supremacy here. I will split my boats up. I'm going to send them up here so that way I can kind of spy on the Ottomans a bit. Adal, I would like to... No, I need a bunch of prestige. Well, I'm going to get more prestige by converting things. So I am... I like the quest maps for that. It's fine. Explorer's gone. We have our crack general there. Up the coast we go. Oh shit. I have a bunch of Pope points. Let's go morale of armies and manpower recovery speed and Diplorep and natural tax. Throwing. That was an actual throw. I've wasted so many Pope points. Doesn't Japan have a monument that makes samurai insane? Well, I think they're already insane. I don't remember seeing anything about samurai, though. This is good. This one's good, though. All estate loyalty. Liberty's iron subjects. Yeah, we don't have anything that specifically messes with samurai. Maybe it's in a mod or something. We could open up the gate here. Yeah, I just want to make sure the Ottomans weren't standing there waiting for me to walk in. Walk you out so we're not taking too much attrition. And off we go, go, go. To Cairo. Let's scorch this. You know what? Close the gate, bring the troops up. I should keep all my troops together. Peace deal. That. We need 47% war score. You don't think I'm just going to instant barrage? You're insane. I need to secure this. That way I can actually stand somewhere with supply. We're going to be rushing into there. Yikes. Do we have bad army tradition? No. Just trash generals. Damn. What a disappointment. What a disappointment. Islet Adal. How do you feel about that, Adal? How do you feel there's an islet of you? Probably not too great if I had to guess. Let's grab that legitimacy, I suppose. Cairo has fallen. Let's move you guys up here where there is supply. Lamia is converted. We're up to 67% crown land, or 67% religious unity. Go for the double wall breach. That's Dongola. Did the Ottomans just run away? Yo! Huge. Persia's Tech 9? Damn. Okay. They didn't run away. They just went to go fight Persia. Ran away to Mongolia? Don't say that. Oh, they might have. We might need to merc up back here to defend our territory. There we go. Alexandria has fallen. You are going to annex everything there. You are going to walk here. We're going to barrage this. We're going to secure what we can. Man, Ottomans annex Egypt immediately. Egypt is fully occupied. Interesting. You know, if I was living down here, I would not be too thrilled with that outcome. Just saying. New commandant. I'd love to get that 10% discipline. If you don't mind, game. I do have a level 5 discipline advisor, so if you want to fire that off anytime, yeah, that's great. Keep you guys together. Ottomans are now on high enthusiasm. I don't know what changed their mind. Okay, that is a mountain fort there. Start making our way down the coast. This is super greedy, by the way. That I'm sending these 40,000 up alone. Super greedy, super dumb. I'm gonna do it anyways. Need to grab this coastline, and I need to blockade it. Need to move up here so that way you can actually reinforce this stack if they do get attacked. Barrage that. That is another fort taken. I don't know if I want to go any farther than this fort. Just because there's no fort nearby that I can take. I mean, I could go for AQ stuff. But the Ottomans are just they're gonna try and circle back around through Arabia most likely. So I just want to be ready to deal with that. I need vision. I'm gonna send 2,000 regular units to secure Cyrensinia. There's another fort that I want to barrage. Okay. I guess I just keep going for Yemen. I guess. It's the only battle W's we can have for ticking. We have not fought a single battle. We saw Yemen on the other side of the strait a couple of times, and that was it. Ah, classic poor uniforms. Where did I have cloth? Freaking China, man. I have one fucking cloth province. God damn it, dude. I hate that event so much. I wish I never learned about that event. I wish I just never remembered that it's a thing. Damn. Damn. Ottoman. Your ass has to fight me eventually, or I will siege down your entire nation. Ooh, I didn't even check. Do they have decadence yet? No. No decadence yet. I don't know if naval battles count towards war score. I mean, it did give us 1. Oh. That worth something. Move up. We're super far ahead on Miltech, so I can just barrage. Delete that galley. I don't want to have it. It'll make us too slow. You're gonna have to go over here. I might hold Yemen for war score. I should try and make a move on AQ's capital. It's highlands. It's risky. Because again, the Ottomans just peaced out with Persia, so they are about to turn around. Poetry and songs of the Edo period. 50 diplo points. Ooh, and there's some troopies. Okay, the Ottomans have in fact turned around. They are in fact getting involved. AQ is not willing to piece me out, so we gotta pay close attention now. Need a better general than this. A 213? I have 96 army tradition. What are you talking about? I have my consort military command. Okay, a 3-4 is much better. Okay, that's AQ out of the war. Oh, Ottoman. Oh, Ottoman. Oh, we missed this fight down here. Damn. Let's see. We have 115 discipline. Our samurais have 120. We have 0.5 morale on Yemen. Actually, kind of impressive. Kind of impressive. Did you take defensive? Ah, you did. What about the Ottomans? How we feeling about them? Combat quality wise. We have a little bit more morale and a little bit more discipline and a hell of a lot more infantry combat ability. Though the Ottomans did take quality. Let's siege down there. We lose equal numbers. I have a feeling we're about to stack wipe these Ottomans. They have no general. We have almost a full back line of cannons. Oh, he's hiding on the highlands. We will fight him on this drylands, though. We did not roll very well. But we still do a lot of damage. We are still taking a lot of damage. Ooh. 10% infantry combat ability on our 4-6 general is not bad at all. But I am surprised that we're taking so much damage. I guess our discipline's not that high. You guys need to move north because we need to keep our troops together now. The Ottomans do outnumber us. 37% war score. Need a little bit more. I get that 10-1. You guys are making your way up. Nobody over here. Good. I'm going to set all my subjects to defensive so that way they don't come and get involved. I might have taken a fight a little bit too early there. And I don't have a full backline of cannons either. Get the cannons in. Get the infantry in. And boom. We do a lot of damage. We take a lot of damage. But beating the Ottomans in 1557 at the height of their power, you know, I'll take it. That's another 5 war score. We're now at minus 13. Reasons for peace. I did take my new policies, yes. Let me grab my samurai. You know what? Just full consolidate the samurai. Let me grab 32 of these bad boys. Let me grab 32 of these bad boys. And then you're gonna get this 4662. We're gonna go say hello to the Ottoman. Make sure he knows that we are pressing the attack. Yemen surrendered? Aye. Yemen's giving me war score. Yemen's giving me almost over 10 war score. I have no reason to peace him out. Away. Rascal. We lost our conversion bonuses, I think. We are gonna have to fight the Ottomans again. Hopefully we grab Isel and then we can turn around and deal with them. They are sieging stuff down here too. They are still the Ottomans at the end of the day. So they have just free siege ability. Yeah, it is free siege ability. It's literally just from Lucky Nations, I guess. Is that it? Luck, army tradition. 4.9%. Okay, they have about as much as we do. Hey Lex, how you doing? If I got a chance to catch live again, still doing achievement runs before EU5? Yes, we are, and it's going pretty well. We are trying to get Stardust Crusaders right now. We are Catholic, and we are dealing with the Ottoman. I wish I could call a crusade against this guy, but unfortunately, I'm not the papal controller, so we can't. But it's going well. We're just trying to get these sieges, and then we're going to turn around. We're going to fight the Ottomans again, and I think that'll be enough war score with one more fight to force them out of here. And then we'll take Palestine area. We'll take the province of Cairo. Not Al-Garbia. Cairo. Just kidding. We're in this for a while longer. But I don't need that province. We're back down to minus 10. Yemen is unsieging their land. Kind of rude. Do that. I worked hard to occupy it. All right, we have a 4662 general with a full front line, full back line, going in to fight the Ottomans. We have a 0.25 morale advantage on them, a 3% discipline advantage, which isn't actually true. It's actually an 8% discipline advantage because our samurai units have an additional 5% discipline. They also have 10% land fire damage and minus 10% morale damage received. And we have 25% infantry combat ability. The Ottomans... Wait, is that real? Yeah, Japanese ambitions and private to marshal. Damn, you gotta take Inno as Japan. It's so good. The Ottomans should only have 10% from their quality ideas. So we should kick ass. This is dry lands, unfortunately. We roll a 0. Yeah, that feels right. Then we roll a 9. Okay, well, we rolled like absolute trash. We still did a decent amount of damage. The Ottomans are now on low, and we will take what we need for the missions, and we will peace out. Cool. Only core up one province at a time. Stand there. You can stand there. We can now speed 5. We now own Jerusalem. Japan. Sorry, Christian Japan. Oh, we're in a real regency too. No, we're just in a regular one. Japan flipped Christian, and after, what, a decade? We did what centuries of Europeans couldn't do. We're just built different. We're just built different is all. So now, we should be good to speed 5 and convert everything to Catholic. I will keep the prestige. We need the prestige. And once we get to 90% religious unity, I can complete a new Buddha, which will be nice. Makes the Curia powers cheaper, though it doesn't really matter. We have them all active already. I am Defender of the Faith. Unless someone stole it from me. Nope, we still got it. Though we're only level 4. Which sucks. Because these freaking, like, Protestants or something are causing issues. I don't know. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know what their deal is, but I don't appreciate it. I don't really want to lose prestige. I know I have a merchant. I understand, but I don't really need to worry about it all too much. I do also cut the Ottomans in half here, which is kind of funny. Well, not in half, but I cut them off from Egypt. I don't even know how you go about killing an Ottomans like this. 1400 war score. They own most of Hungary. These are big Ottomans. Big Ottomans. And there is a new Buddha. We get access to the Spread the Christian Faith mission as well. The country name changes to Christian Japan. For 30 years, we get +2 yearly papal influence and minus 25% Curia power cost. And we can spread the Christian faith. The Western Fathers convinced us of the error in our ways and brought us to the light of Jesus. It is now our turn to bring his light to all corners of Asia. Enact the Land of the Christian Sun Tier 1 government reform. We are fixed to empire rank. We do not have heirs. We get the Land of the Christian Sun ability. A general becomes ruler when the current ruler dies. We gain 15% manpower recovery speed, +1 yearly army tradition, a permanent CB against neighboring heathens and heretics, and 10% samurai force limit. Every land or naval battle we win in the name of God will grant us 2 papal influence. That's crazy. You can just have permanent all papacy things going. Trivia question: what achievement you have already done would I hate to do again? I don't like sand. Sand sucks. Alright, so we swap our Tier 1 government reform away from, I think it was autocracy. It was bad. Yo, and she takes over because we don't have heirs. Funny. Okay, so Shoguness Okiko Yamashina is now in charge. We lose our starting dynasty. Funny. Not just what we know you love saying, Ask a Sir. Oh, true. I love playing Ask a Sir real. And I also love the I Love Sand achievement. I don't even need to core all this stuff. I just need to convert it all. Holy City of Jerusalem. Holy City of Cairo. Not a holy city, but it will be converted. We do have new cool government buttons that we will never get to use. Petition for holy favor. Oh, we get a new cardinal. And if you check on a different day, it'll choose a new spot for a cardinal, apparently. Conduct a military parade. Every province with at least 50 of our regiments will conduct military parades, gaining one of each development type and giving us 5 army tradition. And enlist fervent volunteers. We get triple manpower increase in religious wars. Huh. Which is really good. Does that... I wonder if you could stack that. Doesn't Russia get that? No, somebody gets that. I think it's in somebody's national ideas. Yeah, these are really strong buttons. These are good. Of course, it's based off your rulers, and your rulers are going to be chosen based on your generals. So you're basically just playing Gyeongdu. You got to take offensive ideas. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Boom. Stardust Crusaders. As Japan have the land of the Christian Southern Reform, while Palestine area and Cairo the province are Christian under us. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Didn't fail this time. Didn't misclick. Didn't convert to Christianity too soon. Didn't do any of those shenanigans. That is another Achievo down. Arishitan, Japan. Restore my name. That's a stupid ass name. It's a stupid ass name. Imagine if your name was like Christian Poland. Or like Sunni Ottomans. Dumb. Fucking dumb. So now we have Japan. We didn't even conquer all of China. Also, did I add this trade company? Yeah, I did. Cool. Well, that's that run. Japan, very strong. Obviously, if you were playing Japan optimally, you would not go to the Ottomans. You would just start creating trade chains down here. And maybe try and bring them into Gujarat. And then if you get control over Zanzibar and Hormuz, then you can make Gujarat into like a mega... Well, and you need Gulf of Aden. Maybe Gujarat's not the best. Maybe Hormuz. And then get Basra. So maybe you would fight the Ottomans. Okay, well, on to the next achievement then.